So my name is Craig Turton. I'm the owner of Santorini restaurant in Williamstown. A lot of people ask me, why do you own a Greek restaurant? And quite simply, I fell in love with the cuisine and also with the culture. I have a lot of respect for the culture. I've been to Greece a few times, I've been to Santorini, and what I find is that the food is so fresh, has a lot of flavour through it. So I'm really excited to be cooking lamb gyros, which is lamb off the spit. I think it's a dish and also a thing that people try and do at home and like to do around with parties, and it's not that easy. So I'm going to give you some tips on how to actually do it right and to get the perfect bit of lamb every time. So one of the most important things to consider when you're doing a lamb spit is the actual cut of meat. Now we prefer to use lamb shoulder. The reason we use that is because it has a lot of fat through the meat and actually provides a lot of flavour. Now we believe charcoal is a better way of cooking a spit than using gas. The seasoning of the lamb is the real key, and that's how you get the full flavour through. Now, I'm not going to give you the Santorini recipe because you'll all be opening up Santorini restaurants around Melbourne, but I can give you a few tips on what seasoning to use. Some of the key ingredients that we would use, or a lot of places would use, are things like garlic salt, oregano, paprika. When you're putting it on the spit, you'll find that the cuts of the lamb shoulder that you'll get from your butcher are a little different. There's normally 3 different types. Try and do them alternative. Don't try and put the same cuts on together. Make sure you really compress the spit down. We use a horizontal spit, which is what you're going to use in a lot of the backyards as well when you hire a spit. With hiring a spit, you can get that from the local butcher. You can actually get it from places locally like Westgate Party Hire, who are great suppliers of that sort of stuff. So we created Little Santorini as a bit of a side business or a side project for us, and that was started off as actually a way to support some local schools. So our kids go to Willie North Primary School, and they're always looking at ways to raise a bit of money. They have a school fete. So we set up the stall there and we do a spit and we donate all the proceeds to the school. I think in the first year they raised about $3,000, which was fantastic. The local community to us is a very important part of what we do. So we've always believed in supporting local, and we believe if you support local, they'll come back and support you.